Hi beauties, welcome back to another video. As you can see, this look is a bit dramatic, so in this video I'm only doing the eyelids portion, meaning the brows, the lids, and applying some lashes. Before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell. When you get started with this look, you want to start with a bare face, a fresh clean face. Then you want to apply some moisturizer. I am using my Olay 7-in-1. I like this moisturizer because it is very lightweight, so as much as I put on, as you can see, it still feels like I have nothing on. So you want to just apply that evenly throughout your face and rub it in until you don't see any residue. This part is totally optional, but I chose to go in with a hydrating serum, and I chose Rose Glow by Revlon. Even though I'm not doing my entire face, I'm going ahead with my moisturizer and my hydrating serum on my entire face to ensure that my skin is keeping moist. You want to make sure your lips are moist as well, so I used my clear lip gloss from SidityByStacie. Off camera, I did my eyebrows because it takes me a lot longer to do so on camera, but there's going to be a link down below with my eyebrow tutorial. To conceal my underbrow, I use P.Louise base in the shade Rumour 07. An important factor when doing any makeup that has a cream, you want to make sure that you put it on your skin, and I always use the back of my hand to get it to the temperature of my body before actually applying it, because that way the heat goes through the makeup, and when you put it on, you have more of an accurate view on how it will look when it's placed on your skin. When concealing your under eye, my recommendation would be to start low and then work your way up. You don't want to start completely underneath the eyebrow. It prevents any mistakes, any extra, product that you might have on your brush. After doing that, you want to go down with the entire lid with that concealer and distribute it over the lid evenly. And I did that with my Morphe M124 brush. Once you've completed that step, you need to go in and get rid of the extra concealer that's on the lid and under the brow. For this step, you can use a sponge or your finger, but I chose to use a dense brush, and that brush is from Morphe, and it's the R33 brush. While doing my other brow, I'm gonna take this time to tell y'all to like this video, hit that subscribe button, push that notification bell, and also follow all my other platforms. My Facebook business page is Chastity K, my Instagram is @GetYouSprung, and my Twitter name is ChastityK0. Once that step is completed, that is how it should look. I'm going in with a setting powder by Radiance in the shade Cocoa Kisses. very important, before you decide to put your setting powder on, you want to make sure that you go over the lid at least one more time before applying the setting powder. That way you'll have a flawless finish. Now that that is finished, you want to go in with your beauty blender with that setting powder and just place it over the lid and blend it out evenly. This step can also be considered a beauty hack. If you're in a rush and don't have time to do any eyeshadow colors, this would be essential for a natural beat. Now we're going to go into a palette, which is one of my ultimate favorites, and it is the James Charles palette by Morphe. I went in with my Real Techniques, I think that's a smudge liner brush, and I went in with that deep green, and I'm just bringing that all the way up underneath that brow where the concealer meets. Now I went in with my M124 brush by Morphe with that same green and blend it out. You want to blend it down to your nose bone and just continue to blend. I'm going to be putting all the shades that I use for this look in the description box, so don't worry. Now I am taking my Morphe's M456 brush, and I'm just taking that really light green in that palette and just placing it underneath where that intense deep green meets. I'm swapping between brushes to ensure it's blended correctly. I'm taking the other side of that smudge liner brush, and I'm just using that really deep kind of navy blue color, and then I'm taking another brush to blend. I repeated the same step that I used for the other two colors, and now I'm going in with my Morphe's M511 brush to intensify the color. This is how it should look once it's complete. Okay y'all, so this next step might throw some people off. For my cut crease, I use A&D ointment. Cut creases happen to be one of my weaknesses, so I did it off camera. What I did was I took my Morphe's M224 brush and applied the A&D ointment and drew my line. Now what you're gonna do is take a makeup remover towelette and you're gonna wrap that around your index finger. Once you do that, you're going to take that and you're going to follow the lines or the marks that you used for the A&D ointment. Once I was finished taking away the A&D ointment, I noticed how some of those colors were gone, so I just went back to my palette to show more of those pigments. So now I'm just about satisfied with the final look. Now I'm taking my jumbo white pencil, and you can also use a white base, and I'm applying it with my Morphe's M167 brush. As you can see, I patted close as I can to that line to keep away from errors, and I'm patting to blend the outer crease. Now I'm taking a sponge to blend that crease and to also take away all the extra product. I went back into my palette with my medium shadow brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just applying that white over it to set the base. Now I'm going in with my Morphe's M524 brush with that same blue that I use for my underbrow, and I'm just applying that on my outer crease. I noticed an error off camera, so I went in with more white, blue, and purple. Over the blended line, I'm going in with Dasani's Professional Cosmetics Glitter Gel in the shade Ride the Wave. I put on my liquid eyeliner by e.l.f. off camera. Now I'm applying my Lashed and Lace by Gabbz eyelashes. These are the night out ones. I swear I'm working on getting better at these videos, but here is the final look. Only thing I did was dim my light so you guys can see more of my makeup. I added some highlighter underneath my brow to give the brow more definition and shape, but this is the complete look. All you would have to do is add foundation and you're good to go. Thanks for watching.